Welcome, weary traveler, to a place of quiet wonder, a realm where the boundaries of waking and dreaming gently blur. Tonight, we embark on a journey, not through bustling streets or across sun-drenched plains, but deep, deep beneath the surface of the shimmering ocean, where time itself seems to slow, and the world holds its breath. Find a comfortable position. Let your body sink into the softness beneath you. Feel the gentle support holding you, safe and secure. Allow your eyelids to grow heavy, to flutter, and then to softly close if they haven't already. Take a slow, deep breath in, feeling your chest rise, and then a long, gentle breath out, releasing any tension, any worries, any thoughts that may still cling to the edges of your mind. Let them drift away, like tiny bubbles rising to the surface and disappearing. Breathe in, peace. Breathe out, release. Again, breathe in, calm. Breathe out, surrender. Feel your body relaxing from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Each muscle, each fiber, softening, loosening, letting go. Imagine now a vast, tranquil ocean, its surface a canvas of silver moonlight, or the soft blush of dawn, depending on the moment you choose to imagine. The water is calm, almost still, reflecting the sky above like a perfect mirror. We are floating just above this surface, suspended, weightless, feeling the cool, gentle air on our skin and hearing the softest whisper of the waves, a lullaby, a promise of peace. And now, we begin our descent, effortlessly, gracefully. We dip below the surface, the water closing around us, not with a chill, but with a comforting warmth, a gentle embrace. The light above begins to fade, not into darkness, but into a softer, more ethereal glow. It's as if the ocean itself is holding a secret, a precious jewel, hidden from the harsh glare of the sun. We are sinking deeper and deeper through layers of cerulean, then indigo, then a profound, luminous blue. The pressure around us is not crushing, but soothing, like a soft blanket, wrapping us in its depths. And as we descend, we begin to perceive a faint luminescence in the distance, a shimmering, almost imperceptible light. It grows, slowly, steadily, painting the water with hues of pearl and amethyst. This, my dear friend, is our destination. This is the threshold to a world long forgotten, a legend whispered through the ages, a place of profound beauty and ancient wisdom. We are approaching the lost city of Atlantis. Imagine now a city bathed in the soft glow of a perpetual twilight. It's not dark, nor is it bright, but a gentle, constant illumination that seems to emanate from the very water itself and from within the city's structures. This light casts long, dancing shadows, creating a dreamlike atmosphere where everything feels fluid and alive. Atlantis, a legend whispered through the ages, rests beneath the ocean's gentle embrace, not a forgotten relic, but a vibrant living entity, preserved in time by the very waters that guard it. As we draw closer, the details begin to emerge. The first thing you might notice is the ground beneath us, or rather, the streets. They were said to be paved with a shimmering, unknown metal, perhaps orichalcum. Imagine walking or floating above this surface, catching the light, reflecting it back in soft, warm tones. It's not cold or hard, but seems to hum with a gentle energy beneath your feet. The air here, if one can call it air, is always warm, caressed by a breeze that carries the scent of exotic flowers, even deep beneath the waves. How can this be? Perhaps it's the magic of Atlantis, the purity of its environment, the way it nurtures life in the most unexpected places. Breathe it in, this gentle, fragrant current, letting it fill your lungs with a sense of peace. And then you see them, rising from the ocean floor towards the surface, like colossal, luminous sculptures. Crystal palaces. They catch the light in dazzling displays, refracting the perpetual twilight into rainbows of soft color. Imagine the walls, the spires, the intricate carvings, all made of living crystal, pulsing with a soft inner radiance. They are not cold or sharp, but smooth and inviting, their surfaces reflecting the gentle movements of the water around them. Gardens of coral and bioluminescent plants adorn every corner. Imagine vast expanses of coral in every conceivable shade, from soft pinks and peaches to deep blues and purples. And nestled among them, plants that glow with an inner light, casting a gentle luminescence on their surroundings. They sway, ever so slightly, with the subtle currents, creating a living tapestry of light and color, a serene underwater Eden. The Atlanteans themselves were a people of great wisdom and peace, living in harmony with nature. Imagine their faces, serene, their eyes holding the depth of the ocean and the wisdom of ages. They moved with a grace that mirrored the gentle currents, never rushed, always mindful of their surroundings and of each other. They communicated not with spoken words, but through telepathy, their thoughts flowing like gentle currents. Imagine the quietude of such a city. No clamor, no harsh sounds, only the soft hum of life and the silent exchange of understanding. Thoughts, pure and clear, shared between hearts and minds, creating a profound sense of connection and unity. Their homes were carved into the living rock, adorned with intricate, flowing designs. Imagine entering one of these dwellings, the walls cool and smooth to the touch, the natural contours of the rock forming the architecture. The designs, perhaps spirals or waves or patterns inspired by marine life, seem to flow and undulate with a quiet energy, blending seamlessly with their natural surroundings. The city's architecture was organic, truly blending seamlessly with its natural surroundings. And as you observe the city, you might see them, giant, gentle sea creatures, swimming alongside their vessels, their movements slow and majestic. Imagine colossal whales or graceful manta rays gliding through the water, their forms illuminated by the city's glow. They are not beasts of burden, but companions, friends, sharing this watery realm with the Atlanteans, a testament to the deep respect for all life, never taking more than they needed. Waterways, like tranquil rivers, wound through the city, connecting its many districts. Imagine canals of crystal clear water flowing gently through the heart of Atlantis. You could drift along these waterways in small, elegant vessels, or simply float, letting the current carry you from one beautiful vista to another. The ocean's currents were their highways, carrying them gently from place to place. The city itself was powered by a mysterious energy source, perhaps a great crystal heart. Imagine a central point deep within the city, radiating a subtle, powerful energy that sustained all life, all light, all activity. It's not a harsh industrial power, but a living, breathing force resonating with the very pulse of the planet. Atlantean technology was based on resonance and harmony, not brute force. And the music. Atlantean music was said to be like the ocean's song, soothing and profound. Imagine melodies that ebb and flow like the tides, harmonies that shimmer like sunlight on water, a symphony of peace that washes over you, calming your spirit and deepening your relaxation. It's a sound that resonates deep within your soul, a lullaby from the depths. Their libraries held knowledge of the stars, the earth, and the very fabric of existence. Imagine vast chambers carved into the rock, filled not with dusty scrolls, but with glowing crystals or shimmering tablets containing ancient wisdom. Knowledge passed down through generations of a people who understood the universe in a way we can only begin to dream of. These libraries were places of quiet contemplation, where the pursuit of understanding was a sacred act. Children here learned by exploring, guided by the wisdom of their elders and the sea itself. Imagine young Atlanteans gracefully swimming through coral gardens, interacting with marine life, their minds open, their spirits curious. Their education was not confined to classrooms, but was an immersive experience, a constant connection with the living world around them. Learning through observation, through intuition, through the gentle guidance of those who had come before. Atlanteans wore garments, woven from luminous fibers, shimmering with every movement. Imagine clothing that seems to glow from within, reflecting the soft light of their city. The textures would be soft, flowing, moving with the water and with their bodies, like a second skin, a part of the light itself. They practiced meditation, connecting deeply with the planet's energy. Imagine them sitting in quiet contemplation, perhaps in a crystal garden, or overlooking a luminous waterway, their minds still, their spirits open, absorbing the gentle hum of the earth, the ocean, the very life force that sustained them. This practice brought them profound inner peace and a deep understanding of their place in the universe. Their diet consisted of fruits, vegetables, and sustenance gathered from the ocean's bounty. Imagine delicious, vibrant foods that glow with natural energy, harvested sustainably with respect for the ocean's generous offerings. Every meal a celebration of life and a testament to their harmony with nature. The central temple housed a magnificent pulsating crystal, the heart of their civilization. Imagine this grand structure rising majestically in the very center of Atlantis, and within it, a crystal unlike any you have ever seen. It pulses with a soft rhythmic light, a beacon of energy, a source of life for the entire city. It resonates with the deepest frequencies of peace and harmony. Fountains of pure, fresh water bubbled up from deep within the earth. Imagine these natural springs flowing freely throughout the city, providing sustenance and refreshment. The water is cool, pure, invigorating, a gift from the planet itself. The city was protected by a shimmering energy shield, visible only as a gentle distortion. Imagine looking out from Atlantis towards the open ocean and seeing a subtle shimmer, a barely perceptible wave in the water. This was their protection, keeping them safe and preserving their tranquil existence, a testament to their advanced yet harmonious technology. Atlantean art depicted swirling patterns, celestial maps, and the beauty of marine life. Imagine murals carved into rock or painted with luminous pigments depicting the dance of the stars, the intricate pathways of the ocean currents, the graceful forms of their sea companions. Each piece of art a reflection of their deep connection to the cosmos and to the life around them. They understood the language of animals, communicating with dolphins and whales. Imagine the profound conversations, the shared wisdom between Atlanteans and these magnificent creatures of the deep. a true communion of spirits, a testament to their empathy and their ability to connect on a level beyond words. The air was always pure, filtered by the ocean and the city's advanced systems. Imagine breathing in deeply the cleanest, freshest air, even beneath the waves. It's invigorating, yet calming, filling your lungs with a sense of clarity and well-being. Their days were filled with learning, creation, and quiet contemplation. Imagine a life free from haste, free from stress, where every moment is an opportunity for growth, for beauty, for connection. A life lived in balance, in harmony, in peace. As you drift through this wondrous city, feeling the gentle currents, seeing the soft light, hearing the ocean's silent song, you begin to understand the profound peace that permeated every aspect of Atlantean life. Allow yourself to simply be in this space, this dream, this ancient city. Let the images, the feelings, the sensations wash over you like the gentle waves of a calm ocean. Feel the quietude, the serenity, the deep sense of belonging that this place evokes. You are safe here. You are welcome here. You are part of this timeless dream. The soft glow of perpetual twilight surrounds you. The shimmering streets guide you. The gentle breeze caresses you. The crystal palaces inspire you. The coral gardens enchant you. The wisdom of the Atlanteans whispers to your spirit. Their telepathic connection reminds you of unity. Their homes, carved with flowing designs, invite you to rest. The giant sea creatures swim alongside you. The tranquil waterways carry you. The mysterious energy sustains you. The ocean's song soothes you. The ancient knowledge awaits you. The joy of exploration beckons you. The organic architecture embraces you. The luminous garments shimmer around you. The practice of meditation calms you. The pure sustenance nourishes you. The pulsating crystal resonates with you. The fresh water refreshes you. The energy shield protects you. The beautiful art inspires you. The language of animals connects you. The pure air cleanses you. The days of learning, creation, and contemplation invite you to slow down. The dancing shadows create a dreamlike state. The technology of harmony reassures you. The respect for life humbles you. The ocean's currents guide you. You are now fully immersed in the gentle embrace of Atlantis. As we continue our journey deeper into the heart of this magnificent city, allow these images and sensations to settle within you. Let them become a part of your own inner landscape, a place of peace. You can return to it whenever you wish. The gentle currents continue to carry us further inward towards the very core of this ancient civilization. We are moving slowly, effortlessly, drawn by the quiet power that resides here. Just allow yourself to float, to drift, to simply be as we prepare to explore even more of the wonders of Atlantis in the moments to come. Rest now in this gentle space as the ocean's lullaby continues to guide you deeper into a peaceful sleep. And so we begin our gentle descent, deeper, still deeper, into the tranquil embrace of the ocean's heart. Imagine the soft, shimmering veil of the surface receding above you, like a memory slowly fading, leaving only the profound quiet of the deep. Here the world slows. The air, or rather the water around you, becomes a comforting embrace, not a crushing force, but a gentle caress, supporting, cradling every part of you. Feel this pressure, not as a weight, but as a soft, reassuring presence, holding you in its ancient arms. It whispers of secrets, of time, flowing like a river, without beginning, without end. And as you drift further down, a soft luminescence begins to paint the darkness, not harsh, not sudden, but a gradual unfolding of light. It is here, in this hushed realm, that the first whispers of Atlantis begin to reveal themselves, not as a sudden revelation, but as a slow, unfolding dream, a memory stirring from the depths of time. Imagine the gentle sway of seaweed forests, vast and verdant, stretching upwards towards the unseen surface, their fronds illuminated by a soft, natural light filtering through the water, or perhaps emanating from within the plants themselves, a living glow that pulses with the ocean's rhythm. This is a place where light is born, not from a distant sun, but from the very essence of the world around you. And as you glide effortlessly through these swaying gardens, you begin to perceive the faintest outline of structures rising from the seabed, not sharp or angular, but organic, flowing, as if sculpted by the currents themselves. The city's energy begins to pulse with a gentle rhythm, like the slow, steady beat of a sleeping giant's heart, a deep, resonant thrum that vibrates through the water and through your very being. It's a sound you don't hear with your ears, but feel with your soul, a profound, peaceful vibration that speaks of ancient power, harnessed gently, lovingly. And as you draw closer, the source of this light becomes clearer, a network of glowing crystals embedded in the seabed itself, pulsing with a soft, rhythmic light. These are not mere stones, but living conduits of the Earth's own energy, drawing sustenance from geothermal vents deep beneath the ocean floor, harnessed through advanced yet gentle crystalline technology. Imagine the soft, ethereal glow emanating from these crystals, casting long, dancing shadows through the water, illuminating the path ahead. This light is not static. It breathes, it shifts, it dances with the currents, creating a mesmerizing ballet of shadow and luminescence. And as you pass through these illuminated pathways, you begin to see the city's walls rising majestically, adorned with phosphorescent moss, glowing softly in the depths. This moss is like a living tapestry woven into the very fabric of Atlantis, its gentle light painting the ancient stones with hues of emerald and sapphire and amethyst. It is a living light, a breathing light, that speaks of the profound connection between the Atlanteans and their environment. The air, or rather the water around you, begins to fill with a subtle, sweet fragrance, like blooming water lilies, carried on the gentle currents. It's a scent that calms the mind, that soothes the spirit, a fragrance that whispers of peace and serenity, a reminder that even in the deepest parts of the ocean, beauty and life flourish in abundance. And then you see them, the Atlanteans themselves, moving with an effortless grace through their luminous city. Their garments are not made of heavy cloth, but woven from bioluminescent algae, giving them a soft, inner glow. As they move, imagine figures gliding through the water, each one a beacon of gentle light, their movements fluid, harmonious, as if they are dancing with the ocean's currents. They wear symbols of the sea, shells intricately carved, waves flowing in delicate patterns, and star constellations, mirroring the celestial map that guides them even in the depths. These symbols are not mere adornments, but expressions of their deep reverence for the ocean and the cosmos, a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all things, a vast cosmic web that binds them to the stars above and the currents below. As you observe them, you notice their unique mode of transportation, not boats or chariots, but gliding platforms that levitate silently above the city's waterways. Imagine these platforms shimmering with the same soft light as the crystals, moving effortlessly, without sound, without friction, carrying the Atlanteans from one part of their city to another. It is a vision of technology in perfect harmony with nature, a testament to their profound understanding of energy and vibration. And as these platforms drift past, you might catch a glimpse of Atlantean children playing among schools of iridescent fish, their laughter echoing softly through the water. It's a sound that is pure joy, unburdened, carefree, a melody that blends seamlessly with the gentle murmur of the ocean. Imagine their tiny forms glowing softly as they chase the shimmering fish, their movements as fluid as the water itself. This is a world where childhood is spent in the embrace of nature, learning through direct experience, guided by the wisdom of the deep. Indeed, children of Atlantis learned through direct experience, often guided by ancient wise sea turtles who shared stories of the deep. Imagine these venerable creatures, their shells encrusted with time, their eyes holding the wisdom of ages, patiently, lovingly, teaching the young Atlanteans the secrets of the ocean, the rhythms of life, the interconnectedness of all beings. These were not classrooms, but living lessons taught by the very pulse of the sea. The city itself is a sanctuary of peace, untouched by the strife of the surface world. Here, there is no conflict, no hurried pace, only a profound sense of calm, a deep, abiding serenity. It is a place where every breath is a meditation, every movement a dance, every moment a celebration of existence. And in this peaceful realm, you begin to hear the unique sounds of Atlantis, not loud or jarring, but subtle, harmonious. Atlantean music is said to mimic the ocean's currents and whale songs, creating a deeply meditative atmosphere. Imagine the soft, undulating melodies rising and falling like the tides, blending with the gentle hum of the crystalline energy and the distant calls of the great whales. It is a symphony that lulls the soul, that quiets the mind, that invites you to simply be. They also use sound and vibration for healing and communication. Imagine the gentle hum of a healing crystal resonating through the water, soothing, restoring, balancing, or the subtle, intricate patterns of sonic vibrations used to convey thoughts, feelings, and wisdom without the need for spoken words. It is a language of the heart, understood by the soul. Their temples are open air, allowing the ocean's gentle murmur to fill the space. Imagine these sacred structures rising gracefully from the seabed, their arches open to the currents, allowing the water to flow freely through their hallowed halls. Here, the ocean's song is the sacred chant, its vastness, the altar, its wisdom, the scripture. It is a place where reverence is woven into the very fabric of existence. Within these temples, or perhaps in quiet groves, the Atlantean elders shared stories of creation and cosmic journeys under the starlit surface. Imagine the elders, their faces etched with ancient wisdom, their eyes holding the light of countless generations, gathered not under a sky of stars, but under the shimmering ceiling of the ocean, where phosphorescent creatures and distant light sources created their own celestial tapestry. They spoke not of history as we understand it, but of the grand narrative of the cosmos, of the soul's journey through time and space, of the interconnectedness of all life. They believed profoundly in the interconnectedness of all things, a vast cosmic web, where every action, every thought, every breath ripples outwards, affecting the whole. This understanding was not merely intellectual, but deeply felt, a guiding principle that shaped their entire existence. It is this belief that fostered their peace, their harmony, their profound respect for all life. And as you drift through this dream, you might notice the glowing pearls cultivated by the Atlanteans, used for light and adornment. Imagine these luminous spheres hanging like suspended stars within their homes or adorning their garments, each one a testament to the ocean's magic, a source of soft, gentle light that never flickers, never fades. They also cultivated gardens of dream flowers whose petals, when crushed, released scents that induced vivid, peaceful dreams. Imagine these ethereal blooms swaying gently in the underwater currents, their petals shimmering with soft light, their fragrance a lullaby for the soul. It is a reminder that even their sleep was a sacred act, a journey into the inner realms. Their sleep was said to be profound and restorative, filled with vivid, beautiful dreams. Imagine the Atlanteans resting in chambers filled with the gentle hum of the city's energy, surrounded by the soft glow of phosphorescent moss and luminous pearls, their minds drifting into realms of pure imagination, their dreams a tapestry of cosmic journeys and ancient wisdom, a profound, peaceful slumber that renewed their spirits and nourished their souls. Their architecture incorporated living coral, which grew and adapted with the city, making it a constantly evolving landscape. Imagine structures that were not static, but alive, breathing, growing with the city itself. Coral in shades of rose and gold and sapphire, forming arches and spires and domes, constantly changing, constantly adapting, a testament to their ability to live in perfect harmony with their environment. The Atlanteans had a unique understanding of time, viewing it as a flowing river, not a linear progression, but a vast interconnected stream, where past, present, and future are all eternally present. Imagine perceiving time not as a series of separate moments, but as a continuous unfolding, a gentle current that carries all things within its embrace. This understanding freed them from the anxieties of the past and the worries of the future, allowing them to live fully in the eternal now. They had a sacred ritual of water whispering, where they'd commune with the ocean to receive guidance and wisdom. Imagine an Atlantean placing their hands gently upon the water, listening not with their ears, but with their hearts, to the subtle vibrations, the gentle murmurs, the profound silence of the ocean, receiving insights and understanding from the ancient wisdom held within the deep. It was a direct connection, a profound dialogue with the very source of their being. The memory of Atlantis is a lullaby, a story of ancient wisdom and serene beauty. It is a whisper of possibility, a dream of a harmonious existence, a vision of what humanity could be when living in balance with nature and with itself. The city's demise is often attributed to a shift in consciousness, not a cataclysm. Imagine not a sudden destruction, but a gradual fading, a subtle change in the collective awareness, a turning away from the profound wisdom that sustained them. Perhaps they simply drifted into another dimension beyond our sight, waiting to be remembered. It rests perhaps in a dimension beyond our sight, waiting to be remembered. A shimmering echo in the ocean's depths, a dream that stirs within the heart of humanity. Drift now into the quiet depths, where dreams of lost cities gently unfold. Allow your mind to wander through these luminous pathways, these coral gardens, these ancient temples. Feel the gentle embrace of the water, the soft hum of the crystals, the sweet fragrance of the dream flowers. Let the image of Atlantis settle softly into your consciousness, a place of peace, of harmony, of profound wisdom. As we continue our journey deeper into this dream, we will explore the inner workings of this magnificent city, the daily lives of its inhabitants, and the profound lessons their existence offers us in our own quest for peace and understanding. Allow the gentle currents to carry you further into the heart of this ancient mystery, feeling completely safe, completely supported, completely at peace. Your breath is soft and even, your body relaxed and heavy as you surrender to the deep, tranquil embrace of the ocean's lullaby. And as you sink deeper into this peaceful state, we prepare to explore the very essence of Atlantean life, their daily rituals, their profound connection to the natural world, and the gentle wisdom that guided their every step. Let your mind continue to drift effortlessly through the shimmering waters of Atlantis, feeling the profound peace that permeates every corner of this ancient city. The soft glow of the phosphorescent moss, the gentle hum of the crystalline energy, the distant meditative music of the ocean, all combine to create a sanctuary for your soul. You are safe here, embraced by the deep, cradled by the currents, drifting effortlessly toward a deeper understanding of peace and harmony. In the next part of our journey, we will delve into the daily rhythms of the Atlantean people, exploring their unique way of life, their rituals, and their profound connection to the very pulse of the ocean itself. As your breath deepens and your body softens, you continue your gentle descent into the heart of Atlantis. The light around you shifts from a soft, ethereal blue to a warmer golden luminescence emanating from the very structures themselves. It's a light that doesn't glare, but rather embraces, a gentle, living glow. You drift past buildings not built of stone or metal, but of materials that seem to breathe, to pulse with an inner vitality. Their surfaces are smooth, almost liquid to the touch, and you notice that Atlantean tools were not made of metal, but of hardened, translucent organic compounds that glow faintly. These tools would feel like an extension of the hand, light and responsive, perfectly suited to a world of gentle currents and soft, yielding forms. The air around you, if you can call it air, is perpetually fresh, filtered and oxygenated by vast living kelp forests surrounding its borders. These towering, swaying giants form a natural verdant wall, their fronds gently waving, creating a soft, rustling sound that you can almost feel, a whisper against your skin. It's a testament to their deep connection with their environment, a living filtration system that ensures every breath is pure and invigorating. You observe the Atlanteans themselves, moving with an effortless grace, a fluidity that mirrors the water around them. Their movements are slow, deliberate, yet purposeful. There is no rush, no urgency in their world. You remember that the Atlanteans had no concept of time as linear. They perceived it as an eternal, flowing present moment. This understanding, this deep acceptance of the now, is reflected in their every gesture, their every interaction. A profound sense of peace permeates everything. As you watch, you see some Atlanteans gathered in what appears to be a communal space. Instead of traditional books, their knowledge was stored in memory crystals that could be read by touch and thought. An elder, with eyes that hold the wisdom of ages, holds a crystal, its facets shimmering with an inner light. As they touch it, a gentle hum resonates, and you sense not just information, but feelings, experiences, flowing from the crystal into their mind. It's a deeply personal yet shared way of learning, of remembering, of connecting with the past and the collective wisdom of their people. The elder then gestures, and you realize that Atlantean elders were revered for their memory weaves, intricate tapestries that visually depicted their life's wisdom. These aren't just decorative. They are living histories, woven with threads of light and memory. Each thread, a story. Each knot, a lesson learned. They are beautiful, vibrant, and seem to shimmer with the echoes of lives well lived. A tangible representation of accumulated knowledge, passed down through generations, without a single word being spoken. You notice the city's central temple, a magnificent structure at the very heart of Atlantis. It houses a colossal, pulsating crystal that served as both a power source and a spiritual anchor. Its light is the brightest here, a steady rhythmic pulse that seems to beat in harmony with your own heart. You can feel its energy, a gentle vibration that permeates the entire city. It's a source of life, of light, and of spiritual connection, a constant reminder of the profound bond between the Atlanteans and the very essence of their world. Around the temple, you see Atlanteans engaged in various activities. Their main form of recreation involved synchronized swimming with schools of iridescent fish, a dance of pure joy. Imagine moving in perfect harmony, with hundreds, perhaps thousands of shimmering creatures, their scales catching the light, creating a living kaleidoscope. It's a spectacle of beauty, of effortless movement, a celebration of life and connection. You can almost feel the cool water gliding past your skin as you join them in this silent, graceful ballet. Their language, you begin to discern, is melodic, composed of flowing vowels and soft consonants, often sung rather than spoken. It's not a language of sharp edges or harsh sounds, but of gentle undulations, like the currents themselves. When they speak, or rather, when they sing, their words flow like liquid poetry, carrying emotion and meaning on waves of sound. You feel it, more than you understand it, a soothing lullaby that calms your spirit. You observe a unique practice. Atlantean children learn to see with their hearts, sensing emotions and intentions rather than relying solely on sight. They don't just look at each other, they feel each other, placing a small hand gently on the chest of another. A silent exchange of understanding, of empathy. It's a beautiful, profound way of connecting, of knowing, that goes beyond the superficial into the very core of another's being. The city itself is a marvel of organic engineering. The city was designed with gentle currents flowing through its channels, naturally cleansing and circulating the water. These aren't strong, turbulent currents, but soft, guiding flows that carry away impurities and bring fresh, oxygenated water to every corner. It's a living city, breathing, cleansing itself in perfect harmony with the ocean's natural rhythms. You notice small, delicate plants swaying in these gentle currents. You remember they cultivated whispering reeds that, when swayed by currents, produced soothing, ambient melodies throughout the city. The air or water is filled with a soft, ethereal music, a natural symphony created by the movement of water through these living instruments. It's a sound that cradles you, a constant, gentle hum that encourages deep relaxation and peace. As you drift further, you come across what appears to be a healing chamber. Healing was achieved through immersion in pools infused with specific mineral salts and resonant frequencies. The water in these pools glows with a soft, inviting light, and you can feel a subtle vibration, a gentle hum emanating from within. It's a place of restoration, of rejuvenation, where the body and the spirit are brought back into balance by the natural energies of the earth and the ocean. You sense a deep respect for all life. The Atlanteans had a deep respect for the ocean's creatures, often forming symbiotic bonds with specific species for communication or aid. You see an Atlantean gently stroking a large luminous creature, its skin shimmering with bioluminescence. There's no fear, no dominance, only mutual respect and understanding, a silent communication that transcends words, a bond of kinship with the living world around them. Their homes, you observe, are not just dwellings, but spaces designed for comfort and connection. Their homes featured dream windows that projected calming underwater scenes directly into their sleeping quarters. Imagine falling asleep to the gentle sway of kelp forests, the silent dance of iridescent fish, the soft glow of distant bioluminescence. It's a constant reminder of their connection to the ocean, a soothing presence that guides them into peaceful slumber and vivid dreaming. Speaking of dreaming, their sleep chambers were designed to gently rock with the ocean's rhythm, enhancing rest and vivid dreaming. You can almost feel the subtle sway, the gentle rise and fall, as if you are cradled in the arms of the ocean itself. It's a sensation of ultimate comfort, of being held and nurtured, allowing your mind to wander freely into the realms of dreams, where wisdom and insight often reside. You notice the city's outer perimeter. It was guarded not by walls, but by a shimmering energy field that gently deflected unwanted currents. It's not a barrier of exclusion, but a gentle embrace, a protective membrane that keeps the city safe, without isolating it. It allows the natural flow while maintaining a sanctuary of calm and peace. The Atlanteans, you realize, are deeply connected to the Earth itself. They possessed an innate ability to sense geological shifts, allowing them to live in harmony with Earth's movements. They don't fight against nature, they move with it, understanding its rhythms, its subtle shifts, and adapting their lives accordingly. It's a profound understanding of their place within the larger tapestry of the planet. You see some Atlanteans gathered in what looks like a contemplative space. They practiced a form of stargazing by observing the patterns of bioluminescent plankton that drifted through the upper waters. Imagine looking up, not at distant stars in a dark sky, but at a galaxy of living light, drifting just above you. Each tiny organism, a miniature star, creating constellations and patterns that hold meaning and beauty. A different kind of celestial map, revealing the mysteries of their underwater universe. Their concept of community is also deeply woven into their way of life. The Atlanteans believed in a collective consciousness, where individual thoughts contribute into a shared pool of wisdom. Every thought, every insight, every experience is not just for the individual, but for the whole. It creates a powerful, interconnected web of understanding, a shared mind that enriches everyone and fosters a deep sense of unity and belonging. You witness a beautiful ritual. The Atlanteans had a unique way of celebrating life's passages, releasing luminous spirit lanterns into the deep currents. These aren't lanterns of fire, but of pure light, glowing with an inner luminescence. As they are released, they drift, slowly, gracefully into the depths, carrying with them prayers, memories, and hopes, a poignant and beautiful farewell, or a joyous welcome, a luminous journey into the unknown. You also notice their artistry. Atlantean artisans crafted intricate jewelry from solidified light, which seemed to capture and refract the city's glow. These aren't heavy, cold metals, but delicate, shimmering pieces that seem to hold the very essence of light within them. They catch the ambient glow and refract it, creating tiny rainbows and sparkles that dance with every movement, a wearable piece of their luminous world. Their meals, you observe, are simple, yet vibrant. Atlantean meals consisted of nutrient-rich, glowing algae and fruits harvested from underwater groves. Imagine food that glows, that pulses with life, a natural energy source that sustains them in perfect harmony with their environment. It's a diet of purity, of natural abundance, that nourishes both body and spirit. You see them engaging in a unique form of recreation. The Atlanteans had no need for currency. Resources were shared freely based on communal needs and contributions. There is no concept of ownership or scarcity, only abundance and sharing, a deep sense of trust and cooperation, where everyone's needs are met and everyone contributes to the well-being of the whole. You also observe their profound empathy. They practiced empathy sharing, a method of understanding others' feelings by gently connecting their energy fields. It's a silent yet powerful exchange of emotions, of understanding, that bypasses words and goes straight to the heart. It creates a society built on deep compassion and mutual respect, where no one feels alone or misunderstood. The city's sky, you realize, is a shimmering dome-like membrane that filtered light and protected against strong ocean pressures. It's not a solid roof, but a living, breathing canopy that allows the soft, filtered light of the ocean to permeate the city, while shielding it from the immense forces of the deep. It's a beautiful, protective bubble of peace and tranquility. They had a ritual of light bathing, where they would sit in chambers filled with soft, shifting light for rejuvenation. Imagine being enveloped in a gentle cascade of colors and hues that wash over you, cleansing and revitalizing. It's a deeply soothing experience that restores balance and energy to the body and the mind. And their storytellers are truly magical. Atlantean storytellers used holographic projections of light and water to bring their narratives to life. Imagine sitting in a communal space as stories unfold around you, not just in words, but in shimmering images of light and moving water, bringing ancient tales and future dreams to vivid life. It's an immersive experience that captures the imagination and transports you to other worlds and other times. You feel a gentle current guiding you further into the heart of this wondrous city. A sense of profound peace settles over you as you realize that this is a world where harmony and connection are paramount. A world where every aspect of life is intertwined with the rhythms of the ocean and the spirit of community. The journey continues deeper into the silent wisdom of Atlantis, where the gentle hum of the city becomes a lullaby for your soul, and the soft, glowing light invites you to rest and dream. Let the currents carry you. Let the peace envelop you as you prepare for the next stage of your journey into the heart of this ancient and luminous world, drifting, floating deeper and deeper into rest and tranquility. And so, our journey deeper into the heart of Atlantis continues, carried by the gentle currents, a silent, shimmering embrace. We glide now past structures that seem to breathe, living architecture, grown from bioluminescent coral, not built, but coaxed into being with sonic vibrations. Imagine a city that blossoms rather than being constructed. Each archway, each spire, a testament to patience and harmony. The coral glows with a soft, internal light, a living tapestry of blues and greens, purples and golds, constantly shifting, subtly, like the breath of a sleeping giant. This light, this primary source of illumination, comes from phosphorescent mosses clinging to every surface and glowing crystals embedded within the coral itself, creating an ethereal glow that bathes everything in a dreamlike luminescence. It is never harsh, never jarring, always soft, always inviting, a perpetual twilight that whispers of peace. As we drift, you might notice the city's pathways are lined with guiding lights, small glowing orbs that seem to float effortlessly in the gentle currents. They are not static, these little beacons, oh no. They subtly shift color, a soft pulse of emerald, then sapphire, then amethyst, indicating direction, a silent, intuitive guide leading us deeper into the city's embrace. There is no need for signs, no need for maps, just this gentle, living illumination, responding to our presence, guiding our way with its silent, shifting hues. The Atlanteans, you see, had no need for currency, no need for the exchange of material wealth. Resources were shared freely, abundance was maintained through mindful stewardship, a deep understanding of the ocean's generous bounty and their place within it. They lived by the principle of flow, adapting to and harmonizing with the natural forces of their underwater world. Everything from their architecture to their daily lives was an embodiment of this philosophy, a gentle surrender to the rhythm of the ocean. Their entire civilization was built upon this understanding of flow. It wasn't just a concept, it was the very fabric of their existence. They moved with the currents, they breathed with the tides. They lived in perfect synchronicity with the vast living ocean around them. This allowed for a profound sense of peace, a deep knowing that all needs would be met, that balance would always be restored. We pass now through open spaces that seem to hum with a quiet energy. These are the gardens of silence, areas designed for deep meditation. Here, all ambient sounds, the gentle swish of currents, the distant calls of marine life, are gently muffled, not entirely silenced, but softened, diffused, creating an enveloping quietude, a sanctuary for the mind. Imagine sitting here, suspended in the water, feeling the subtle vibrations, but hearing only the softest whisper of the ocean. A perfect space for inner reflection, for connecting with the deepest parts of oneself. The light here is even softer, a deeper indigo, encouraging introspection, a gentle descent into inner peace. It was in places like these that the Atlanteans would often engage in dream sharing, a tradition where groups would connect their minds not just to share dreams, but to explore collective subconscious realms. Imagine a tapestry of shared visions, woven together, a collective journey into the depths of imagination and ancestral memory. They also possessed a unique form of dream weaving where they could share and experience each other's dreams, not just for connection, but for collective wisdom, for understanding, for growth. It was a way of learning, of empathizing, of expanding their consciousness far beyond the individual. Their understanding of life was truly profound. They believed that every living being, from the smallest plankton to the largest whale, possessed a unique song, a vibrational signature that contributed to the grand symphony of the ocean. And their language was itself a melodic hum, understood by all living things, a universal tongue that transcended species. Imagine communicating not with words, but with pure sound, with resonance, with the very essence of being, a language of the soul that flowed effortlessly between all inhabitants of their world. This deep connection to life extended to their marine biology. They had a unique understanding of the intricate web of life beneath the waves, cultivating symbiotic relationships with microscopic organisms for various purposes. Perhaps for healing, perhaps for energy, perhaps for communication. A delicate dance of interdependence, a testament to their respect for even the smallest forms of life. As we continue our slow drift, you might notice the Atlantean children are not in schools as we understand them. Their education is deeply intertwined with nature. They learn by observing the ocean's currents, the subtle shifts, the powerful flows, and the intricate patterns of migrating fish. They are taught to listen to the Earth's subtle vibrations, understanding its moods and rhythms. It is an education of the senses, of intuition, of deep ecological awareness. They learn to read the ocean as a living book, its pages turning with every wave, every current, every passing creature. Time itself was not measured in hours or days as we know them, but by the subtle shifts in ocean currents and the cycles of the moon's pull on the tides. Their timekeepers were not clocks, but natural cycles observed in the growth of certain deep-sea flora, a gentle organic rhythm that governed their lives. There was no rush, no urgency, just the steady unfolding present moment, guided by the pulse of the ocean. And speaking of pulse, the Atlanteans communicated with the Earth's core, understanding its gentle pulse and harnessing its geothermal warmth for their comfort. Imagine feeling the very heartbeat of the planet, a deep, resonant thrum, providing warmth, providing energy, a constant connection to the living Earth itself. This allowed their homes, though open to the ocean, to remain comfortable, protected by invisible force fields that allowed water to flow through without disturbing the inhabitants. Imagine living within the ocean, feeling its embrace, yet remaining perfectly at ease, a seamless integration of home and habitat. Their homes were indeed open to the ocean, protected by these invisible force fields, allowing the gentle flow of water to pass through without disturbing the serene interior. It was a way of living with the ocean, not just in it, a constant reminder of their connection to the vast, living world around them. The light within these homes was the same soft, ethereal glow from the phosphorescent mosses and glowing crystals, creating a sense of perpetual twilight, a haven of peace. Atlantean art was often ephemeral, not meant to be owned or preserved in a static form. It was created from shifting light patterns and flowing water, designed to be experienced rather than possessed. Imagine a living sculpture made of light and water, constantly changing, evolving, a dance of luminescence and liquid grace. It was art that breathed, art that flowed, art that was as transient and beautiful as a passing dream. Their music, too, was born of the ocean, created by channeling the natural vibrations of the deep, producing harmonies that resonated deep within the soul. Imagine listening to a symphony composed by the ocean itself, its gentle hums, its powerful surges, its delicate whispers, all woven into a tapestry of sound that spoke directly to the heart. It was music that healed, music that uplifted, music that connected them to the very essence of life. They also practiced a form of sonic healing, using specific frequencies to restore balance and well-being to body and mind. Imagine being enveloped by sound, a gentle vibration that washes away tension, that soothes the spirit, that brings the body back into harmony. It was a profound understanding of the power of resonance, of the subtle energies that govern all life. The Atlanteans believed that every ripple in the ocean was a thought from the collective consciousness of the planet. Imagine the ocean as a vast living mind, its surface a mirror reflecting the thoughts and feelings of the earth itself. This belief fostered a deep reverence for every movement of the water, every subtle shift, a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. Their clothing was woven from iridescent seaweed fibers, soft and flowing, shimmering with every movement. Imagine fabric that catches the light like a fish's scales, that moves with the grace of the ocean itself. It was clothing that was both beautiful and functional, perfectly suited to their underwater existence, a second skin that flowed with them through the currents. Their primary mode of transportation was through self-propelled, bioluminescent vehicles that glided effortlessly through the water. Imagine a silent, glowing vessel moving with perfect grace, powered by the very life force of the ocean. It was transportation that left no trace, that moved in harmony with the delicate ecosystem around them, a testament to their advanced technology and their deep respect for nature. We drift now past vast underwater farms where luminous algae and nutrient-rich kelp provided their sustenance, glowing gently in the depths. Imagine fields of light swaying in the currents, providing food and light, a sustainable ecosystem that nourished their bodies and their souls. It was a testament to their ingenuity and their ability to live in perfect balance with their environment. They had a deep reverence for ancient, colossal sea turtles, believing them to be the keepers of ancestral wisdom. Imagine encountering one of these magnificent creatures, its ancient eyes holding the stories of millennia, a living library of oceanic knowledge. The Atlanteans would spend time with them, listening to their silent wisdom, learning from their slow, deliberate movements, their profound connection to the ocean's depths. Atlantean festivals were celebrated during the rare moments when sunlight pierced the deepest parts of their city, creating dazzling light shows. Imagine shafts of golden light piercing the indigo depths, illuminating the phosphorescent coral, creating a spectacle of color and movement, a celebration of light and life, a rare and precious event that brought the entire city together in joyous communion. They possessed memory crystals that could store experiences and knowledge, allowing future generations to relive past events. Imagine holding a crystal and experiencing the memories of your ancestors, feeling their emotions, seeing through their eyes, a living history passed down through generations, a profound way of preserving their heritage and learning from the past. Their cities were designed in concentric rings, each ring dedicated to a different aspect of their harmonious society. Imagine a city that unfolds like a lotus flower, each petal a different facet of their communal life, a design that promoted balance and order and a deep sense of belonging. And finally, they had a gentle ritual of star seed planting, where they would release tiny, glowing particles into the currents, symbolizing hope. Imagine releasing these tiny specks of light into the vast ocean, watching them drift upwards towards the distant surface, carrying with them the hopes and dreams of the Atlantean people, a beautiful, poignant gesture of faith in the future. As we continue to drift deeper and deeper into the heart of this wondrous city, feeling the gentle currents, the soft light, the profound peace, we prepare to explore even more of its mysteries, its wisdom, its quiet beauty, allowing ourselves to be carried by the ocean's embrace towards the next part of our journey, a journey into the very soul of Atlantis. As we drifted deeper, the light began to change once more, not fading entirely, but transforming, becoming softer, more diffused, a gentle, pearlescent glow that seemed to emanate from the very water itself. This was not the harsh light of the surface world, nor the fleeting bioluminescence we had seen before. This was a living light, a breath of the ocean. And then we saw them. Not structures, not buildings in the way we understand them, but organic forms rising from the seabed like colossal ancient trees, their branches reaching upwards, forming arches and domes. It was as if the ocean floor had blossomed into an ethereal city. This was Atlantis, not a city built, but a city grown. The structures were alive, crafted from a unique petrified coral, smooth and polished by eons of gentle currents. We moved slowly, effortlessly, through what felt like vast open plazas, and then into quieter, more intimate spaces. Our guide, a shimmering presence beside us, gestured with a subtle shift in the water, inviting us into one of these magnificent structures. It was a cavern, immense and echoing, yet filled with a profound sense of peace. And within this cavern, we discovered the heart of Atlantean knowledge. Their libraries were unlike anything imaginable. They were vast caverns, indeed filled with living scrolls, etched into the smooth surfaces of this ancient petrified coral. Imagine walls, pillars, even the very floor beneath us, covered in intricate patterns, symbols, delicate lines that seemed to shimmer with an inner light. These were not static texts, but dynamic records. You could feel the stories, the wisdom flowing from them, almost like a gentle current. Our guide paused, and with a subtle shift of energy, one section of the coral wall seemed to come alive. The etched patterns began to subtly shift, to glow with a soft, internal luminescence, and images, like silent dreams, began to unfold before our eyes. It was a history, a philosophy, a poem, all at once experienced not just with the eyes, but with the very essence of your being. This was how the Atlanteans preserved their wisdom, not in fragile paper, but in the enduring memory of the living ocean itself, a testament to their deep connection with their environment. As we continued our gentle exploration, we began to understand more about these remarkable beings. We had already experienced their effortless movement through the water, but now we learned the secret behind it. The Atlanteans developed a method of water breathing, a natural adaptation, or perhaps an evolutionary path they chose, that allowed them to explore the deepest trenches without specialized equipment. No clunky suits, no cumbersome air tanks, just the pure, unhindered freedom of their own bodies, attuned perfectly to the aqueous world. Imagine the liberation, the complete immersion, to move through the ocean's depths as naturally as we breathe air, to feel the gentle pressure, not as a crushing weight, but as a comforting embrace. It allowed them to reach places, to witness wonders that remain forever hidden to our world. It was a testament to their profound understanding of their own physiology and their ability to harmonize with the very elements. We drifted past what appeared to be open pathways leading further into the city's heart and noticed something extraordinary. There were no visible power sources, no wires, no humming machinery, yet a soft, consistent energy permeated everything, a gentle warmth, a subtle vibration. This was another marvel of Atlantean ingenuity. They had a unique understanding of magnetism, using the Earth's magnetic fields, not just for navigation, but to power their devices and guide their journeys. Imagine tapping into the very pulse of the planet, drawing sustenance and energy from its core. It was a clean, silent, and perfectly sustainable form of power, integrated seamlessly into their environment. You could feel it, a gentle hum, a subtle resonance in the water, an invisible network of energy flowing through the coral structures, powering the soft glow of their libraries, the gentle currents that move through their homes. It was a profound respect for the Earth's natural forces, a partnership, not an exploitation. As we continued our silent journey, we noticed the artwork. It was everywhere, woven into the very fabric of their city. Atlantean art often depicted swirling patterns of ocean currents and the intricate dance of marine life, capturing the essence of movement. The walls, the floors, the ceilings were adorned with these flowing designs, not painted, but seemingly grown or etched with such precision that they appeared to be alive. You could almost feel the rush of a deep-sea current, the graceful ballet of a school of fish, the slow, majestic glide of a whale, all captured in these timeless forms. It was art that celebrated life, movement, the ceaseless rhythm of the ocean, a constant reminder of their place within this grand ecosystem. Our guide then led us to a more secluded chamber, a place of quiet contemplation. Here, nestled in soft depressions in the coral floor, were small, luminous orbs, no larger than a pearl, but glowing with an inner light. These, we understood, were their dream seeds, tiny luminescent orbs that, when held, could induce vivid and insightful dreams. They were not for escaping reality, but for deepening it, for exploring the subconscious, for gaining clarity and understanding. Imagine holding a piece of pure light in your hand and allowing it to guide your mind into realms of profound insight, to unravel mysteries, to find solutions, to connect with deeper truths. It was a gentle yet powerful tool for self-discovery and collective wisdom. We paused here for a moment, feeling the profound tranquility of the space, the soft glow of the dream seeds, the silent hum of magnetic energy, the ancient wisdom etched into the walls. It was a sanctuary for the mind. Moving on, we passed through what appeared to be open-air gardens, though of course they were underwater. Here, vibrant deep-sea flora, unlike anything known to the surface world, thrived in a riot of color and form. They pulsed with soft light, their fronds swaying gently in the currents. And as we observed, we sensed a unique interaction. The Atlanteans practiced a form of empathic gardening, where they could sense the needs of plants and help them flourish. It wasn't about brute force or chemical intervention, but a deep, intuitive connection, a communication on an energetic level. They understood the subtle language of the plants, the silent requests for more light, different minerals, a gentler current, and they responded with care and understanding. It was a testament to their profound respect for all forms of life, a true partnership with the botanical world. Further into the city, we came upon what felt like sacred spaces, chambers designed for deep introspection. Their spiritual practices involved meditating in chambers, where the gentle pressure of the deep ocean induced profound states of tranquility. Imagine the soft, constant embrace of the water all around you, the subtle hum of the Earth's magnetic field, the complete absence of external distraction. Just the rhythmic pulse of the ocean and your own breath, sinking deeper, deeper into a state of profound peace. It was a natural amplifier for meditation, allowing them to reach states of consciousness that transcended the ordinary, to connect with the universal flow, to find inner harmony. It was in these moments of shared tranquility that we began to grasp the true essence of Atlantean society. They had no concept of war or conflict, resolving disagreements through collective meditation and shared understanding. Imagine a world where disputes are not fought with weapons, but resolved through shared silence, through empathy, through a collective search for harmony. They would gather, not to argue, but to meditate together, to open their minds to each other's perspectives, to find common ground in the quiet depths of their shared consciousness. It was a society built on consensus, on mutual respect, on the profound belief that true strength lies in unity and understanding. As we drifted through the more residential areas, if one could call them that, we saw glimpses of Atlantean life, families, individuals, moving with such grace, such effortless fluidity. It was clear. Atlantean children learned to swim before they could walk, their movements as fluid and graceful as the ocean itself. From their earliest moments, they were one with the water, their bodies perfectly adapted, their minds attuned to its rhythms. They didn't learn to swim, they simply existed in the water. It was their natural state, their playground, their classroom, their home. Their childhoods must have been a continuous dance, a ballet of effortless movement through the shimmering depths. We then approached a central gathering place, a vast open dome of living coral, pulsating with a gentle light. Here, we sensed a profound presence. This was where decisions were made, where guidance was sought. Their council of elders consisted not only of wise Atlanteans, but also ancient, sentient marine beings. Imagine, not just human wisdom, but the deep, timeless knowledge of the ocean itself, embodied in ancient whales, wise dolphins, even colossal, luminous jellyfish, whose long lives had witnessed eons of oceanic history. They sat, or rather floated, together, sharing insights, guiding their society with a perspective that spanned millennia. A true symbiosis between different forms of life, united by a shared purpose. It was clear that communication among them was effortless. We observed subtle shifts in light, gentle currents, resonant hums. The Atlanteans could perceive the subtle energy fields of all living things, allowing them to communicate on a deeper level. It wasn't just spoken language, or even telepathy. It was a profound empathic connection, a sensing of the very essence of another being, their emotions, their intentions, their needs. It allowed for a depth of understanding that transcended words, fostering a society built on genuine empathy and connection. As we moved towards the outer edges of the city, we noticed intricate, delicate structures resembling enormous, shimmering nets, or perhaps giant underwater harps. These were their wave catchers, crafted to harness the ocean's energy for gentle power, without disturbing marine life. They were not intrusive, not disruptive, but rather worked in harmony with the natural flow of the currents, converting the subtle movements of the water into the gentle energy that sustained their city. It was a perfect example of their philosophy, living in balance, taking only what was needed, and always respecting the delicate equilibrium of their environment. And then, as if on cue, a soft, shimmering light began to emanate from various points within the city, drifting upwards like ethereal bubbles. Their celebrations often involved releasing glowing, biodegradable lanterns made of algae that drifted gracefully to the surface. Imagine the beauty, a silent procession of living lights ascending from the depths, a message of peace and joy sent upwards towards the moon and stars. These were not fireworks, but gentle offerings, a communion with the surface world, a silent acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of all things. And being biodegradable, they left no trace, a fleeting moment of beauty, dissolving back into the ocean from which they came. It was in witnessing these moments, these daily rhythms of Atlantean life, that the profound truth of their existence became clear. The Atlanteans believed that the ocean was a living, breathing entity, and they were its humble guardians. This wasn't just a philosophical concept, it was their lived reality. Every action, every invention, every interaction was guided by this deep reverence. They saw the ocean not as a resource to be exploited, but as a sacred being to be cherished, protected, understood. They were not its masters, but its devoted caretakers. As we gazed upwards through the vast, transparent domes that formed parts of their city, we saw the sky, or rather the ocean's ceiling, above us. And etched into these crystal domes were their star charts, showing the constellations as seen from beneath the waves, distorted yet beautiful. The stars, refracted through miles of water, appeared different, perhaps softer, more numerous, like scattered diamonds, but still recognizable, a celestial map seen through an aqueous lens. It was a reminder that even in the deepest depths, they remained connected to the cosmos, understanding their place within the grand tapestry of the universe, both above and below. We then passed through areas that hummed with a unique melody, not music created by instruments, but by nature itself. Atlantean homes were often surrounded by sound gardens, areas where currents created natural, soothing melodies. Imagine the gentle rush of water flowing through specially shaped coral formations, creating chimes, whispers, soft, resonant hums, a symphony of the ocean, always present, always calming. It was a constant lullaby, a natural soundtrack to their lives, fostering a sense of peace and harmony within their very homes. Their knowledge of the ocean was truly unparalleled. They understood the migratory paths of all ocean creatures, guiding them safely through treacherous waters. They were like the ocean's shepherds, knowing exactly when and where the great whales would pass, the schools of fish would gather, the delicate jellyfish would drift. They used their understanding of currents, of magnetic fields, of subtle energy shifts to ensure the safe passage of all marine life, a silent, unseen hand guiding the flow of life beneath the waves. We then entered a series of chambers, filled with a gentle mist and a subtle warmth. These were their healing pools, fed by geothermal vents, infused with minerals that soothed and rejuvenated the body. Imagine sinking into these warm, mineral-rich waters, feeling the gentle embrace, the subtle energy of the earth rising through you, washing away any tension, any fatigue. It was a place of restoration, of renewal, where the very essence of the planet contributed to their well-being, a natural spa designed by the earth itself. And within these healing pools, or perhaps adjacent to them, we saw another marvel. Small, delicate plants glowing with an inner light, deep-sea flora that would normally require sunlight. The Atlanteans developed a way to bottle the essence of sunlight, using it to nourish rare deep-sea flora. Imagine capturing the pure energy of the sun and bringing it down into the eternal twilight of the deep, allowing life to flourish where it otherwise could not. It was a testament to their ability to harmonize disparate elements, to bring light into darkness, to nurture life in the most challenging environments. It became clear that their society functioned without the need for rigid rules. They had no need for written laws, as their society was governed by an innate sense of harmony and respect for all life. Their laws were not etched in stone, but in their hearts, in their very being, a collective understanding of right action, of empathy, of interconnectedness. Conflict was rare, because understanding was paramount, respect was inherent, and the well-being of the whole was always prioritized over the individual. It was a society guided by intuition, by compassion, by a deep moral compass. As the light began to subtly shift again, our guide led us to another open space, a vast, dark chamber, yet filled with shimmering movement. Here, Atlantean storytellers used light weaving, manipulating bioluminescent plankton to create moving images in the water. Imagine the darkness of the deep, suddenly coming alive with swirling patterns of light, forming images, characters, entire narratives told through the dance of living light. It was storytelling as a living art form, immersive, mesmerizing, a visual symphony of light and shadow, weaving tales of their history, their myths, their dreams, right before your eyes. They possessed a deep knowledge of the Earth's ley lines, understanding how these energy pathways influence the planet. They could feel the pulse of the Earth, the invisible currents of energy that flowed beneath the surface, connecting continents, mountains, oceans. They understood how these lines influenced life, how they could be gently guided or respectfully avoided. It was a profound connection to the very energetic architecture of their world. Their observatories were vast, transparent domes, where they studied the subtle interactions between the ocean and the cosmos. Not just the stars above, but the interplay of lunar tides, solar flares, cosmic radiation, and how these forces subtly influence the deep ocean environment. They saw the ocean as a microcosm of the universe, reflecting the grand patterns of the cosmos, a living laboratory for understanding the fundamental forces of existence. And this deep understanding extended to the very ground beneath them. The Atlanteans could sense impending seismic activity, allowing them to prepare and protect their cities from tremors. They felt the subtle shifts, the almost imperceptible vibrations, the deep rumblings long before they became a threat. It allowed them to move to safer areas, to secure their delicate structures, to live in harmony with the Earth's dynamic nature, not in fear of it, but in respectful anticipation. We then saw delicate, intricate structures. Unlike the wave catchers, these were their dream catchers. Not for nightmares, but to filter and amplify positive collective dreams. Imagine, not just protecting against negative thoughts, but actively cultivating positive ones, drawing them in, amplifying them, weaving them into the collective consciousness. It was a tool for fostering hope, for strengthening community bonds, for inspiring shared visions of a harmonious future. And everywhere, woven into the living coral, were subtle indentations, small alcoves containing objects not for immediate use, but for the distant future. Their time capsules were living coral structures that slowly grew, encasing artifacts and knowledge for future discovery. Imagine a living archive, slowly growing, sealing away wisdom for generations yet to come. A message in a bottle, but a bottle that grew, becoming stronger, more resilient, a silent promise to the future, ensuring that their legacy would endure. The Atlanteans had a unique relationship with the moon, believing its gentle pull was the breath of the ocean. They felt its rhythmic influence, the subtle rise and fall of the tides, not as a mechanical force, but as the very breathing of the great ocean, a living entity, inhaling and exhaling. They understood this connection deeply, revering the moon as a vital partner in the ocean's life cycle. We then passed through areas that seemed to sing, not with currents, but with the plants themselves. They cultivated whispering gardens, where delicate bioluminescent plants would hum soft tunes in response to gentle currents. Imagine a garden that sings to you, a chorus of soft, ethereal melodies created by the very plants themselves, responding to the subtle movements of the water. It was a place of profound beauty, of gentle music, a living symphony created by the delicate interplay of life and current. And further still, we entered their sacred groves, forests of giant kelp, where the light filtered down in shifting emerald patterns. Imagine towering stalks of kelp, reaching towards the surface, their fronds creating a canopy through which the distant light filtered, painting the water in shades of emerald and gold. It was like walking through an underwater cathedral, a place of profound reverence, of silent awe, where the sheer scale and beauty of nature inspired deep contemplation. It was here, in these sacred groves, surrounded by the living wisdom of Atlantis, that the final truth of their existence resonated most deeply. The Atlanteans believed that true wealth lay not in possessions, but in the richness of their shared experiences and wisdom. No gold, no jewels, no material goods held value for them. Their currency was knowledge, empathy, connection, the beauty of their world, the depth of their understanding, the harmony of their society. This was their true treasure, a wealth that could not be taken, only shared, only grown. As we lingered in this emerald light, feeling the profound peace, the deep wisdom, the effortless harmony of Atlantis, a gentle current began to draw us further, not away, but deeper into the heart of this understanding, preparing us for the final revelation, the ultimate secret of their enduring legacy, and their connection to the world beyond the waves. The journey continues, deeper into the very essence of Atlantis, and the profound wisdom it holds. And so, as the gentle currents whispered their ancient lullabies, we found ourselves drawn deeper into the heart of Atlantis, a place where time itself seemed to flow differently, measured not by the hurried tick of a clock, but by the grand, unhurried rhythms of the cosmos and the deep ocean. The Atlantean calendar, we learned, was a testament to this profound connection, based on the cycles of the moon and the deep ocean currents. marking time with a rhythm unknown to land dwellers, a rhythm that pulsed through the very fabric of their existence, a slow, steady breath of the universe. Imagine, if you will, a world where your days are guided by the ebb and flow of tides, by the gentle waxing and waning of the lunar glow filtering through the water. A world where each moment is a reflection of the ocean's vast, timeless wisdom. This was Atlantis, a civilization in perfect harmony with its environment, its inhabitants living lives of serene purpose, guided by the silent, profound wisdom of the deep. As we drifted through the city's luminous pathways, a soft, ethereal glow enveloped us, a light that seemed to breathe with the city itself. Their primary source of illumination in these deeper realms was not harsh, artificial light, but a living, cultivated glow from bioluminescent fungi and shimmering mineral deposits, creating an ambiance that was utterly otherworldly, a perpetual twilight, soft and inviting, painting the coral structures and crystalline conduits with hues of sapphire and emerald. It was a light that soothed the eyes and calmed the spirit, a gentle luminescence that never jarred, never startled, but simply was, a part of the living tapestry of Atlantis. This light, this gentle living glow, illuminated not only their homes and gathering places, but also the intricate network of geothermal vents that powered their magnificent city. Atlantis, we discovered, was not reliant on external energy sources, but drew its lifeblood from the very core of the earth, harnessed through advanced yet organic crystalline conduits. These conduits, glowing faintly from within, pulsed with a soft, warm energy, channeling the geothermal heat into a sustainable, clean power source, a testament to their deep understanding of natural forces and their ability to work with nature rather than against it. The warmth emanating from these conduits mingled with the cool embrace of the ocean, creating microclimates within the city, pockets of gentle warmth where specialized marine flora thrived, and where the Atlanteans themselves found comfort and rejuvenation. It was a city that breathed, that lived, powered by the very pulse of the planet. Our journey continued, past vast, shimmering fields, not of terrestrial crops, but of an entirely unique form of aquaculture. The Atlanteans had mastered the art of cultivating the ocean's bounty, creating vast underwater farms of nutrient-rich algae and specialized marine flora. These weren't mere sustenance farms, but living gardens, teeming with life, providing a continuous supply of nourishment for the city's inhabitants. Imagine fields of iridescent kelp swaying gently in the currents, beds of glowing plankton, providing both food and light, a testament to their ingenuity and their profound respect for the delicate balance of the marine ecosystem. Their diet, we observed, was primarily composed of this nutrient-dense plankton and specially cultivated sea vegetables, a diet that ensured not only their sustenance, but also their remarkable longevity and vitality. Their bodies seemed to shimmer with an inner light, a reflection of the pure, life-giving sustenance they consumed. It was a diet in perfect harmony with their environment, sustaining them without depleting the ocean's resources. As we moved through these living landscapes, we began to hear it, a subtle yet profound symphony, the language of Atlantis. It was described as a melodic series of tones and clicks, a language that seemed to resonate with the very structure of water itself. It wasn't spoken in harsh syllables, but sung in gentle hums and rhythmic pulses, a language that flowed like the ocean currents, carrying meaning not just in words, but in vibration, in feeling, in the very essence of sound. Imagine communicating not just with your voice, but with your entire being, with the subtle energies of your body resonating with the water around you, carrying your thoughts and emotions on the gentle waves of sound. It was a language of empathy, of deep understanding, a language that transcended mere words. And the children of Atlantis, oh, the children. It was whispered that they learned to swim before they could walk, guided by the silent wisdom of the ocean. Their earliest lessons were not in rigid classrooms, but in the boundless embrace of the water, learning to move with the currents, to dance with the fish, to understand the ocean's rhythms through instinct and intuition. Their laughter, when it came, was like the gentle tinkling of sea bells echoing through the water, a pure, unburdened sound of joy. Their homes, their temples, their entire city was a marvel of architectural ingenuity. The city's architecture was designed to flex and adapt with seismic activity, built with a natural resilience to underwater tremors. It wasn't rigid and unyielding, but fluid and responsive, like the ocean itself. Structures seemed to sway gently with the deep-sea currents, absorbing any shock, any vibration, a testament to their understanding of dynamic forces and their ability to build in harmony with the Earth's natural movements. Within these resilient structures, Atlantean artisans crafted intricate musical instruments, not from wood or metal, but from petrified coral and resonant shells. These instruments produced sounds that were unlike anything heard on the surface world. Deep, calming tones that seemed to calm the deepest waters, soothing the very currents, creating an atmosphere of profound tranquility. Imagine the gentle strumming of a choral lyre, the soft, resonant hum of a shell flute. Sounds that resonated not just in your ears, but in your very soul, inviting a deep sense of peace. Their libraries, their libraries were not filled with dusty scrolls or fragile books. Instead, they were vast chambers, filled with living crystalline structures, shimmering with an inner light. These crystals stored knowledge through light and vibration, vast repositories of wisdom, accessible not through reading, but through a form of meditative communion. Imagine placing your hand upon a glowing crystal and feeling the knowledge flow into you, a silent transfer of understanding, a communion with the collective wisdom of generations. It was a living library, constantly evolving, constantly sharing its light. The Atlanteans themselves practiced a profound form of deep meditation, aligning their consciousness with the Earth's magnetic field and the ocean's constant, gentle hum. They understood that all life was interconnected, that their own well-being was inextricably linked to the health of the planet. Through their meditations, they achieved a state of profound inner peace, a connection to the universal consciousness, a deep understanding of their place in the grand tapestry of existence. Their understanding of marine biology was unparalleled. They were capable of communicating with and even influencing the behavior of ocean currents. Imagine guiding a school of fish with a gentle thought, or subtly altering a current to aid in transportation or cultivation. This wasn't magic, but a deep, intuitive understanding of the subtle energies and forces that govern the ocean, a profound empathy for all marine life. Their clothing, too, was a marvel of natural artistry. It was woven from a silk-like substance derived from giant sea anemones, shimmering with an iridescent glow, constantly shifting colors with the play of light and current. It was light, breathable, and perfectly adapted to their aquatic environment, a living garment that seemed to breathe with them. At the very heart of Atlantis, pulsing with a soft, vibrant energy, was the central heart crystal. This magnificent crystal was the lifeblood of the city, maintaining its atmospheric balance and life support. It was the source of the subtle, invigorating air that permeated Atlantis, an air subtly charged with negative ions, promoting a constant state of calm and well-being among its inhabitants. Imagine breathing air that instantly soothes your mind, calms your body, and fills you with a sense of profound peace. This was the gift of the heart crystal. The cities of Atlantis were not just structures, but living ecosystems, seamlessly integrated with the surrounding marine environment. Every building, every pathway, every garden was a part of a larger, interconnected web of life. There were no sharp divisions between nature and civilization, only a harmonious blend, a testament to their deep respect for the earth. It was believed that the Atlanteans possessed a unique biological adaptation capable of breathing both air and water, a trait developed over millennia of oceanic living. Imagine the freedom, the boundless possibilities of moving effortlessly between the two realms, experiencing the world in a way unimaginable to surface dwellers. This adaptation was a symbol of their complete integration with their environment, a testament to their evolution in harmony with the ocean. Their societal structure was non-hierarchical, governed by consensus, and guided by elder wisdom keepers. There were no rulers, no kings, only a collective understanding of shared purpose and mutual respect. Decisions were made through deep deliberation, through listening, through a profound understanding of the common good. The wisdom keepers, revered for their deep knowledge and spiritual insight, offered guidance but never commanded. It was a society built on harmony, on cooperation, on the understanding that true strength lies in unity. For transportation, they possessed a unique method, utilizing the natural currents and personalized bioluminescent gliders. These gliders moved without any visible propulsion, propelled by a subtle understanding of hydrodynamics and the manipulation of energy fields. Imagine effortlessly gliding through the water, carried by the currents, guided by your own intention, a silent, graceful dance with the ocean. Their art, too, reflected this deep connection to their environment. It often depicted swirling patterns of light and shadow, reflecting the ever-changing dance of the deep ocean. The play of bioluminescence against the darkness, the subtle movements of currents and marine life. Their art was not static, but dynamic, alive, a celebration of the ocean's boundless beauty. Atlantis was protected not by walls or weapons, but by a natural, almost invisible energy field, generated by the city's core crystals. This field deflected the immense pressures of the deep sea, creating a protective envelope around the city, a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. It was a defense born of understanding, not aggression, a testament to their advanced knowledge of energy and vibration. The Atlanteans had a deep respect for all life, never taking more than they needed and always giving back to the ocean. Their existence was a continuous cycle of reciprocity, a constant exchange of energy and gratitude. They understood that true abundance comes not from accumulation, but from balance, from giving as much as you receive. Their celebrations were magnificent spectacles, involving synchronized dances with schools of fish and breathtaking bioluminescent displays that lit up the abyssal plains. Imagine thousands of glowing creatures moving in perfect unison, guided by the Atlanteans' melodic language, creating living patterns of light and color in the deep. A celebration of life, of connection, of the boundless beauty of the ocean. It was said they could perceive frequencies and vibrations beyond human hearing, understanding the silent language of the ocean floor, the subtle tremors, the distant calls of leviathans, the gentle hum of the Earth's core. This heightened perception allowed them to live in even deeper harmony with their environment, to anticipate, to understand, to truly belong. They even cultivated gardens of singing kelp, which produced gentle, resonant tones when brushed by currents. Imagine drifting through these gardens, enveloped by a chorus of soft, ethereal music, a lullaby sung by the ocean itself, a symphony of nature's gentle touch. Their knowledge of astronomy was intimately tied to the celestial body's influence on tides and lunar cycles, predicting oceanic events with astonishing precision. They understood the cosmic dance that governed their world, the subtle pull of distant stars and planets, and how these forces shaped the very currents they lived within. And in matters of health and well-being, they had developed a unique, non-invasive form of healing, using resonant frequencies and the restorative properties of deep-sea minerals. Imagine being enveloped by gentle vibrations, feeling your body align, your spirit rejuvenate, a healing that worked with the body's natural rhythms, restoring balance and vitality. Atlantis maintained a symbiotic relationship with colossal ancient sea turtles, who were revered as living libraries of ocean memory. These magnificent creatures, wise and ancient, carried the stories of the deep within their very being, and the Atlanteans communed with them, learning from their vast, timeless wisdom. The city's defense was not through weaponry, but through an understanding of oceanic forces, capable of creating localized currents or illusions. They could part the waters, create swirling vortexes, or weave shimmering illusions to deter any threat, a defense born of wisdom and mastery over their environment, not aggression. Atlantean children were taught history not through dusty books, but through immersive holographic projections generated by specialized coral formations. Imagine witnessing the past unfold before your eyes, a living, breathing history lesson projected onto the water itself, a truly immersive and unforgettable way to learn. And the very air within Atlantis, as we mentioned, was subtly charged with negative ions, promoting a constant state of calm and well-being among its inhabitants. Every breath was a moment of peace. Every inhalation, a gentle cleansing. Every exhalation, a release of tension. As we drift now through these final moments in the memory of Atlantis, feel the gentle currents embracing you, carrying you deeper into relaxation. Imagine the soft, bioluminescent glow surrounding you, a light that soothes your eyes and calms your mind. Hear the distant, melodic tones of the Atlantean language, a gentle hum that resonates with your own peaceful heartbeat. Feel the subtle vibrations of the singing kelp, a lullaby from the deep, washing over you, dissolving any lingering thoughts, any worries, any tension. The air here in this imagined sanctuary is pure, calming, filling you with a sense of profound peace. Let your body become heavy, yet buoyant, like a leaf drifting on a gentle stream, or a feather floating on the softest current. Feel the support beneath you, the comfort of your bed, as if you are cradled by the gentle waves of the ocean itself. Your breath is soft, even, a slow, steady rhythm, mirroring the unhurried pulse of the deep sea. With each inhale, draw in peace, tranquility, stillness. With each exhale, release, let go, surrender to the profound calm that surrounds you. The wisdom of Atlantis, the harmony, the peace, now settles within you. You are safe, you are calm, you are at peace. The gentle hum of the heart crystal, the soft glow of the bioluminescent fungi, the distant, soothing melodies of choral instruments, all combine to create a perfect symphony of slumber. Allow yourself to drift, effortlessly, deeper and deeper, into a peaceful, restorative sleep. The journey is complete, the memories of Atlantis now woven into the fabric of your dreams. Rest now, deeply and peacefully, until the gentle light of morning awakens you once more. Good night and sweet dreams. Good night and sweet dreams, as the final words echo softly in the quiet chambers of your mind. A profound sense of peace settles over you, like a warm, silken blanket woven from the very essence of tranquility. The journey through the shimmering depths of Atlantis has gently guided you to this moment, a threshold between wakefulness and the boundless expanse of sleep. You are no longer merely listening. You are dissolving, merging with the soft currents of the deep, becoming one with the quiet hum of the ancient world beneath the waves. Feel the last vestiges of any lingering tension unravel, like delicate threads released from a tightly wound spool. Each breath you take is now an effortless, deep wave, rising and falling with the rhythm of the ocean itself. Imagine this breath flowing through you, a gentle tide washing away every concern, every thought, leaving behind only a serene, empty space, ready to be filled with the quiet magic of dreams. The image of the heart crystal, that magnificent, pulsating core of Atlantis, remains gently etched in your inner vision. Its light, no longer a beacon to follow, now feels like an internal warmth, radiating from your very center, spreading outwards to every cell of your being. It's a comforting glow, a silent promise of rejuvenation, a gentle affirmation that all is well and all will be well. This light is not just seen, it is felt, a soft, vibrational hum that resonates with the deepest parts of your soul, lulling them into a state of profound rest. Around this inner glow, the soft luminescence of the bioluminescent fungi continues its silent dance. Imagine them now, not as distant flora, but as tiny, sparkling constellations within your own peaceful darkness. Each delicate pulse of light is a whisper of calm, a fleeting, exquisite moment of beauty that asks for nothing but your gentle observation. They are like miniature stars, scattered across the velvet canvas of your eyelids, each one a tiny guardian of your slumber, winking softly as you drift further away. Ethereal glow casts no shadows, only a deeper sense of softness, blurring the edges of reality until they melt into the indistinct, comforting haze of pre-sleep. And the melodies, those distant, soothing melodies of choral instruments, they are no longer just sounds heard, but vibrations felt. They ripple through the water, through the air around you, and now through the very essence of your being. Imagine them as gentle currents, flowing around you, embracing you, carrying you deeper into the soft embrace of sleep. Each note is a drop of pure serenity, dissolving into the vast ocean of your subconscious. They are lullabies sung by the ancient sea itself, a timeless chorus of peace, weaving a tapestry of sound that is both intricate and utterly simple, designed only to guide you to the deepest, most restorative rest. Allow yourself to drift, effortlessly, deeper and deeper, into a peaceful, restorative sleep. The journey is complete. The memories of Atlantis now woven into the fabric of your dreams. Rest now, deeply and peacefully, until the gentle light of morning awakens you once more. As you continue to descend into this profound stillness, imagine the soft, sandy floor of the ocean bed beneath you. It is not cold or damp, but warm and yielding, cradling you gently. Each grain of sand is a tiny polished gem, reflecting the faint distant light of the heart crystal, creating a shimmering, almost imperceptible carpet of stars beneath you. You are held, supported, completely safe within this vast, silent sanctuary. There is no need to hold on, no need to strive, only to surrender to the gentle pull of gravity and the soft embrace of the deep. Feel the subtle currents of the water, not as a force, but as a tender caress. They glide over your skin, a sensation so light it is almost imagined, yet profoundly soothing. It's as if the ocean itself is breathing with you, its vast, slow rhythm mirroring your own slowing pulse. This rhythmic ebb and flow carries away any lingering traces of the day, any stray thoughts that might try to cling. They are simply washed away, dissolving into the boundless expanse of the deep, leaving your mind clear, open, and utterly at peace. In this serene underwater landscape, there are no sharp edges, no jarring sounds, no sudden movements. Everything is softened, muted, gentle. The ancient coral formations around you rise like silent, majestic cathedrals, their intricate structures a testament to millennia of patient growth. They stand as silent sentinels, guardians of this profound peace, their myriad forms and textures absorbing any stray echoes, leaving only the soft hum of the deep. Their colors, though muted by the depths, are still vibrant in your mind's eye. Soft lavenders, deep blues, gentle greens, blending seamlessly into a harmonious palette of tranquility. Perhaps a gentle iridescent fish, its scales shimmering with all the colors of a distant rainbow, glides slowly past. It moves with an effortless grace, its fins barely stirring the water, a silent, living jewel in the quiet depths. It is not startled by your presence, nor are you disturbed by its. It is simply a part of this peaceful tableau, a fleeting moment of natural beauty that passes without a ripple, leaving behind only a sense of wonder and quiet harmony. Its silent journey is a reminder of the effortless flow of life, a gentle invitation to let go and simply be. The air, or rather the water around you, feels incredibly pure, imbued with the ancient wisdom of the ocean. It carries a subtle, almost imperceptible scent, perhaps a hint of salt, a whisper of cool, clean minerals, a faint, sweet aroma of the deep-sea flora. It is a scent that speaks of timelessness, of untouched wilderness, of profound natural peace. Breathe it in deeply, allowing it to cleanse and purify your inner landscape, leaving you feeling refreshed and renewed even before sleep fully takes hold. Your mind, once a busy thoroughfare of thoughts and plans, is now becoming a vast, still lake. The surface is unruffled, reflecting the soft, internal glow of the heart crystal like a distant moon. Any thoughts that arise are like tiny ripples on this surface, appearing gently, lingering for a moment, and then slowly, effortlessly dissolving back into the quiet depths. There is no need to grasp them, no need to follow them. Simply observe their gentle coming and going, knowing that they are merely fleeting visitors, not residents. Feel the weight of your body becoming wonderfully heavy, yet simultaneously light. It's a paradox of comfort, a sensation of being utterly grounded, yet also floating, suspended in a boundless, soft embrace. Your limbs feel like warm, soft sandbags, sinking deeper into the yielding surface beneath you. Each muscle, each fiber releases its hold, letting go of all tension, all effort. You are becoming liquid, flowing, merging with the gentle currents of peace that surround you. The concept of time itself begins to dissolve. There is no past, no future, only this eternal, peaceful present moment. The ticking of clocks, the demands of schedules, the rush of the day, all fade into an irrelevant whisper. Here, in this deep, quiet space, time stretches out infinitely, offering you all the rest you could ever need, all the space you could ever desire to simply be. This timelessness is a gift, a boundless ocean of calm in which to immerse yourself completely. Imagine the heart crystal's light, now expanding, gently filling the entire space around you. It's not a blinding light, but a soft, warm, all-encompassing luminescence, like being bathed in liquid moonlight. This light is imbued with healing energy, flowing into every part of your being, soothing any aches, calming any anxieties, restoring balance and harmony. It is a light of pure, unconditional acceptance, holding you in its gentle embrace, reminding you that you are cherished, you are safe, you are loved. The choral instrument's melodies continue their soft, hypnotic dance, now seeming to emanate from within you, a gentle resonance in your bones, a soft hum in your very cells. They are no longer external sounds, but an internal vibration of peace, a symphony of serenity playing softly within your deepest core. Each note is a breath, each chord a sigh of contentment, guiding you effortlessly deeper into the velvety embrace of sleep. They are the ancient psalms of the earth, the timeless lullabies of the cosmos, sung just for you, to carry you to the most profound and restorative rest. You might feel a subtle shift, a gentle transition from conscious awareness to the boundless realm of dreams. It's like stepping through a shimmering veil or drifting across a calm, dark lake into a misty, ethereal landscape. The boundaries between yourself and the peaceful environment around you become increasingly blurred until there is no separation, only a unified field of calm, a seamless continuum of peace. Allow yourself to surrender completely to this beautiful unfolding process. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, no one left to be but your most rested, most peaceful self. The journey to Atlantis has brought you home, to the deepest sanctuary within your own being. This is your haven, your refuge, a place of ultimate tranquility where you can truly let go. The bioluminescent fungi now seem to twinkle not just around you, but within the very fabric of your dreams. They are like tiny, gentle sparks of consciousness, guiding your subconscious mind into realms of profound rest and restorative imagery. Each flicker is a promise of renewal, a silent blessing for a night of deep, undisturbed sleep. They are the gentle guardians of your dreamscapes, illuminating paths of peace and serenity. Feel the softness of your pillow beneath your head, now seeming like a cloud, perfectly molded to the contours of your skull. The blankets around you are like the softest currents of the deep, enveloping you in a cocoon of warmth and security. Every point of contact with your bed becomes a point of release, a place where tension simply melts away, leaving behind only comfort and ease. Your eyelids feel wonderfully heavy, gently sealed, as if by a soft, invisible glue. The world outside, with its demands and distractions, has receded completely, replaced by the boundless, silent universe within. This inner universe is vast, yet incredibly intimate, a space where true rest can finally take hold. The journey is complete. The memories of Atlantis now woven into the fabric of your dreams. These memories are not burdens, but gifts, impressions of beauty, peace, and ancient wisdom that will enrich your sleep and subtly refresh your spirit. They are quiet echoes of tranquility, gently guiding your subconscious towards restorative narratives, peaceful visions, and a profound sense of well-being. Rest now, deeply and peacefully, until the gentle light of morning awakens you once more. Let the quiet hum of the deep sea carry you through the night. Let the soft glow of the hard crystal illuminate your inner world with peace. Let the gentle melodies of the choral instruments sing you into the deepest, most dream-filled slumber. You are safe, you are cherished, you are completely at peace. Good night, and sweet dreams. May your sleep be as vast and as tranquil as the ocean itself. And may you awaken feeling utterly renewed, refreshed, and ready to embrace the gentle light of a brand new day. Let go, drift, and simply be. The ocean holds you. The night embraces you,